Today on Eagle Nation News, Lauren Womack discussed the origins of homecoming. What is the history behind this celebratory event?
Kashida Kama reports on how the band prepares for the homecoming parade.
And finally, Jordan Ramsey previews SpaceX and what the future holds regarding exploration of outer space. Eagle Nation News starts right now. Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Wednesday, September 19th. I'm Christina Folsom.
I'm Braden Brandvold.
And I'm Casey Boston.
Today's pajama day, so I figured we could be a little bit more relaxed for the show. We all
Lay
got
back,
our
I like it.
slippers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with your slippers?
I don't know. I just kind of found them at Walmart. I thought they were pretty great.
Some
They're
unicorn
like unicorn cats. I don't know.
It's cool.
I got the basics ones, and Braden, yours are the most
Slides.
basic of all.
Some slides, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Also,
Yeah, who's your friend?
I brought my little friend with me today, so be nice. And no, you're not taking him.
Okay.
He's mine.
We can share him, actually.
Yeah,
I like that.
he can sit right here.
All right.
Anyways, it is homecoming week. Today, mom and garters are supposed to be picked up during lunch.
That's right. The deadline to pick them up is actually after school today, so you must get your mums and garters after school today.
And tomorrow, seniors, you can wear your mums and garters only. And on Friday, anybody can wear they can wear their mums and garters to school.
You can also wear them at the homecoming parade and at the pep rally.
Yeah, and speaking of the parade, today is the day. We're going to have anchors out there. We're going to have our reporters out there to cover the whole event, and we'll actually be streaming it. We don't know where we're streaming it yet, but we'll let you know on Twitter later on the show. And anyways, let's get into today's top stories.
All right, the 70th Annual Emmy Awards took place last night in Los Angeles. A few notable first-time winners included the marvelous Miss Maisel's Rachel Brosnahan and Alex Bornstein. HBO and Netflix both tied with producing 23 Emmys. And the actor of Queen Elizabeth on The Crown, Claire Foy, won Best Lead Actress in a Drama.
Thank you, Braden. The homecoming game that was scheduled for this Friday has now been moved to tomorrow due to a 90% chance of lightning. Also, homecoming festivities such as homecoming court will be announced at the game tomorrow at halftime.
Thank you, Casey. Now we kick it to Lauren Womack to explain just why we celebrate this week of homecoming.
Although many people associate homecoming with a Friday night football game, a dance, and big moms, the true meaning of homecoming is held with the Prosper alumni. I set out to see what the Prosper community's take on homecoming is and the true significance of our homecoming traditions. What is one of your favorite activities during homecoming week?
The football game, because everyone goes there and you can see everyone and have a good time.
Well, back when I was in high school, there was 21 in my class. There was probably 100 in the whole school, so we were real small.
What does homecoming mean to you?
Well, as a senior, I'm really looking forward to coming back as an alumni, to visiting the Prosper community and just seeing how the school's grown.
What was it like being crowned homecoming queen?
I was a sophomore when I got homecoming queen, and we were crowned at halftime.
What does the band do in the homecoming parade?
We march, we play a mix of fight song, the drum play the cadences, and the band plays their favorite song, The Yellow Rose of Texas.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Go Eagles!
Despite the significant changes to Prosper in the past few years, our small town traditions are one thing that will remain constant. They will serve as a foundation for our homecoming traditions for future generations. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Lauren Womack. Prosper.
Thank you, Lauren. Each year, band prepares a performance to lead the spirit of the parade. Find out what their training entails after this.
Today is pajama day. I'm here with Noah Poppy. Can you tell me a little about your outfit?
Yeah, well, it's a pineapple onesie. A lot of people say it looks like a dragon, but it's actually a pineapple.
All right. Well, make sure you dress up tomorrow for meme day. Back to you guys in the studio.
Now we send it to Kashida Kama to give a behind-the-scenes look behind band's preparation for their homecoming performance.
The Prosper Band has been working hard as we go into the 6A category to prepare for competition. The band and color guard have been preparing for 3 months to take us to the era of Royal Rising.
So the title of the show is called Royal Rising, and it's supposed to be sort of an analogy or a metaphor for Prosper ISD and Prosper the high school's ascension to 6A on this year. So it's kind of a play on music, and that the fact that the music that we picked is a little bit more regal, and the drill, the band shapes we form on the field have some regal qualities to it, like one of our big sets is a crown. And so, like I said, the whole thing is supposed to be just depicting Prosper's ascension to 6A and higher competition in the state. So one of the things that we like about the program that we have and the systems that we use is we have certain systems that transfer from year to year. So, you know, in a way, we actually don't rehearse a whole lot differently at all from year to year. We rehearse very similarly from year to year, and that's by design. So there's two different teams to making a marching band show. There's the educational team, which would be the band directors around here. We're the ones that actually teach it and make it come to life. But there's another staff that works completely away from the band that the band never interacts with, called the design team. And so you've got a drill writer, and you've got a percussion arranger, and you've got a general wind music arranger, and those three people collaborate and meet to create the product. They give that to the directors, and the directors teach it on the field. So whenever we encounter issues that are more problematic, we normally send it off to our design team. They give us a solution, and then we figure out a way to implement that solution on the field. If you're giving 100% all the time, then regardless of where you wind up, you will wind up where you're supposed to wind up.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Kashida Kama. Prosper.
Thank you, Kashida. Coming up, Jordan Ramsey will talk SpaceX and their announcement from this Monday. Stay tuned.
Sign up for free homecoming makeup in Miss Dotson's room. Limited spots are available. Applications for NSSHS are due by October 12th. Let's green out the student section this Friday at the homecoming game. This year's homecoming dance will include a professional DJ for the first time. Tickets are $20 per person and may be purchased online or at the door. Entry to the dance will only take place at the front entrance, and no re-entry is allowed. If your date is not a current PHS student, you must retrieve a guest form from Ms. Mueller and return it completed by Wednesday the 19th.
Now let's send it over to Jordan Ramsey to discuss SpaceX.
Thank you, Braden. I'm Jordan Ramsey, here with your Eagle Update. This Monday, Elon Musk announced that SpaceX had found its first private passenger for a trip to the moon and back. Japanese billionaire, fashion guru, and former punk rocker Yusaku Maezawa has been revealed to be SpaceX's first lunar tourist. Maezawa will board SpaceX's Big Falcon rocket in 2023 for a week-long voyage around the moon. Maezawa is an influential person in music, art, and fashion, and is the founder of Start Today, a major Japanese e-commerce company. It was also announced that Maezawa bought out the entire flight and will handpick artists from around the world to accompany him on his trip. Well, that's all I have for you today. Be sure to follow us at Eagle Nation News on Twitter for more updates, and visit our website, eaglenation.net, to watch previous episodes. Back to you, Braden.
Thank you, Jordan. How about next dress-up day, you maybe wear something that's actually your own clothes. But with that said, let's send it to the meeting schedule. The Psychology Club meets Thursday during Eagle Time in room 2213. Now take a look at the rest of the announcements.
As one more reminder, today is the only day to pick up your mum or garter, so be sure to pick it up if you ordered one.
Also, later tonight, we will be live streaming the homecoming parade as mentioned before, and we'll be tweeting out later the platform that we're using.
Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Casey Boston.
I'm Braden Brandvold.
And I'm Christina Folsom. Live long and prosper.